Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing, extended, beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support y'all been constantly giving me. It's truly a blessing. I've been going through a lot of detoxing and clearing lately. So I really appreciate the warm wishes y'all been sending me and, reaching out is truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life. And I hope you're, being able to, take you to a positive frame of mind. So with that being said, if you feel like the videos are being insightful, informative, give you good vibes, inspiration, and that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that been going through trying times and need confirmation, validation towards their life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video, the meditation I'm listening to is by Jason Stevenson. It's chakra healing music. Remove all negative blockages, manifest anything you desire, and release negative energy. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas experiencing spiritual nesting as well as emotional detoxing. It's been going through us a lot, it goes in layers. It's just like when you feel like it's over and then you'll be good, and next thing you know, it just slams back and come back, like an unwanted visitor. So a lot of things has been going on. It's like you're allowing yourself to clear your life out. There are certain things that you can't hold on to anymore. There's a lot of things that you're facing. Maybe it's hard for you to, accept. Maybe it was hard for you to face all those different things that's been coming to mind where it's really, ooh, there's been so many different things because it was like the other day I really wanted to do videos and it was like my head was pounding. I just felt very fatigued, and it was so many different things that was going out. It's like lately all we've been doing is like, since we had a lot of downtime for right now, we've been clearing out our house, getting rid of a lot of things, straightening things up. You're gonna have that habit of wanting to do that, putting your life in order. They always say it's like when you're clearing, you're clearing yourself, you have to clear your surroundings too, because a lot of those things hold on to old energy. Now if there are certain things in your house that you are no longer needing, get rid of it. Because I know my mom was like a hoarder. I love my mom to death. I know she probably cussing me out right about now, all the way over on the other side. But my mom used to always do that. And it's like when you tend to move from one house to another, that's when you seem to understand how much stuff you have accumulated throughout your years. And it's like right now, it is with me. I don't like clutter. I don't like a whole lot of things. I just try to have my life in order as well as my house. They always say the way you have your house and stuff like that, that's how you are with yourself. So I try to be able to do everything, in order. I always try to be like that. But there's been a lot of different things that's been going on, and in case you don't realize that's what you're doing, because there are a lot of things you've probably been seeing in your house that you already having that feeling like, oh, I need to get rid of these things, doing thorough cleaning, not just cleaning up your house and the surface, but you're, getting everything together, like whether or not, I'm the type of person, you have a whole lot of plastic where you're getting those organized and get rid of the ones that are, wear and tear has been, you can't be using them anymore. Getting rid of a lot of things that you just no longer needing, whether it's old clothes, a lot of paperwork, you being able to accumulate things, putting everything in order. But when it comes to your body, you might be having mind fogginess. A lot of that intense eye twitches. I've been having that, where my eyes start twitching and stuff like that. I'm superstitious anyway. So when it comes to that, I'm like, oh Lord, going through that muscle pain like crazy. I've been going through it like right now. it was like I had to keep on going back and forth, flipping over back and forth because I didn't even have any kind of energy. I've been just sleeping. If I'm going through emotional, because it's like so much, like I told you, I really don't care for these type of holidays because it reminds me a lot of my family that has passed on already, and certain things that I'm still dealing with when it comes to grief anyway, and just trying to clear that out. And then I know my mom's anniversary is coming up in a few days, and I'm just not really looking forward to that either. But I know, I always have to try to keep telling myself they're in a better place. They're no longer suffering. They're in a better situation we are right about now. All those things that's going on. So it's like dreams is just getting crazy. I've been seeing dragons and stuff all up in my dreams, and I'm like, oh, wake your ass up. I have to really wake myself up because I don't like dreams like that, even though they weren't hurting me or anything like that. But it was just like that was too real. Like it was like watching like I forgot sis told me about that when she was like, you talking about The Rock when it was talking about Sean Connery, but he played this one in this movie a while back called Dragon Heart, and I really loved that movie. And that dragon looked like really scary to me. That one in Godzilla, you know and seeing those different things, you going through it, bad headaches, it's like build up tension in your neck and your back, changing dietary habits, either you're eating a lot or or you're just really eating less. It's like your appetite's been changing, mine's been fluctuating back and forth. You're facing a lot of trauma, and it's just like with mine, it's been heavy. But I've been trying to push through it. Like today I didn't know if I was going to do some videos, but I said, you know what, these are things that you can't change. Don't allow certain things that are out of your control stop you from growing, stop you from healing where you need to be. There's so many different blessings that are coming into your life from those tragic situations that has taken place. So I've been really having to really face those things, and just really being able to just purge and clear all those, and it's just like the more I purge and more I clear, I start hearing my family coming to me. It's like I talk to my dad on a metaphysical level, and it has been a very beautiful thing, but it's also been very emotional for me as well. Especially when you really don't have answers, you really don't have closure from those situations. And I try not to be angry, because it's just like those things are out of my control. All I can do is just stay focused on my healing, for so many different things that's going into play. And it's just like I'm proud of myself because there's a lot of things I choose not to speak on when it comes to certain things like that, because it's like I'm no longer trying to attach myself to that nasty energy that was placed on me to get me on this path of what it was. Being able to just say, instead of allowing yourself to be seen as a painful individual or a traumatic person that has been through so much stuff, because hell, everybody's gone through some kind of tragedy, and that's what we're all facing. Just allowing yourself to be able to appreciate, even though it could have been some stuff that was hard for you to be able to separate from saying, oh, okay, I forgive this situation, I forgive these people. It's hard, it really is, and they know that. That's why we got a whole bunch of spiritual reinforcements that are helping us, because it's like when we have been placed on that, being that person that is being an example for being able to say, you know what, I've been through hell and back. I got frequent flyer miles. They probably even got me a couple of free trips and some luggage and, a whole bunch of little gifts and gadgets that I've, accumulated from going back and forth there. But I lived past that. I define myself as that person of being a victor, has caught, that has conquered all the things that's placed on me, being able to be blessed and not allowing myself to see, I'm angry about this or I'm confused about that, and it's just like we have to allow ourselves to just release those constraints and restraints, and being able to say, okay, even though I may not have that apology, that truth, or that closure, I have to allow myself to close that door because I'm no longer needed there. And whatever, it is I'm not facing it alone, but allowing myself to move forward because that's what my purpose is. You're a warrior. You carry that strength that boils and circulates through your blood, you know, for everything that you have gone through, being able to face those things and understand, why do I still hold these, this heavy energy of anger or sadness, because there's a lot of times it's like when it comes to these type of year, I always tell my dad I miss him a lot, even though he's a part of me, I'm a part of him. and he's not going anywhere, even though he may have transformed. He's always with me, even when it comes to my mom, my adopted mom, and my best friends and stuff like that that I really hold dear to my heart, my grandparents, my aunt, all those people. And it's a beautiful thing. Since I've been doing a lot of clearing, I feel them here, I see them here, I talk to them now. It's just like the more I clear myself from those heaviness of situations, I see them a lot. Like it's like my third eye is like really picking up on that, which is so beautiful to me. And when you're facing those things, because like a lot of things, it will make you feel like you're going crazy. It really will. But you're allowing yourself to do that emotional clearing, and that's what that spiritual nesting is. It's just like if you're a mom, you already know what that is. When you're preparing yourself for when you're about to have a baby coming into the world, you start getting the baby's room, all set up, and getting all the stuff you need to get ready to go to the hospital. That's what you're doing right now within that. You're allowing yourself to really try to understand those things, even when it's hard to understand. When you're in that human suit, we carry those emotions. We're having that human experience in a spiritual being, and it's at times it gets hard, and they know that, and this is that time where they really want us to be gentle with ourselves, really allowing ourselves to um take that time out for self-care. When you need that time alone, you do that. This is just like when I go through that, I just shut down everything. Even though I try to be as supportive as I can, but there's times where I have to give that support to myself like I'm giving to everybody else as well. I'm really trying to allow myself to make peace with all those things, because it's like, I can feel like I'm good one minute, and then it's just like something else, especially it's just like when I'm listening to my dad's music, or going back and watching different concerts and stuff like that. And it's very beautiful to me, because I said, at least if I didn't have that physical connection, that spiritual is very, that's very strong. That's very potent in a good way. So I can be able to just go back and look at different things that I truly need to, really look at, just to be able to do that. You always tell me, anytime you miss me, just listen to the songs I made for you, look at the pictures, think about the conversations we used to have. And that's what I do. And a lot of times that I'm like, Daddy, it's not helping, because I'll start crying and stuff like that. You're like, oh man. But you're allowing yourself to be honest with yourself. Yes, it stings a little bit, but I'm trying to be able to face those things. I'm trying to be brave, allowing myself to face those things that has held me back for so long, being able to face that truth, because it's like, that truth comes slapping you, with it do a sneak hit, you know, and then it's just like that sting is just like a slap. You get hit, and you really trying to, deal with that for a minute, and being able to understand there's going to be a beautiful outcome from all them tragedies that you have gone through, just because you're allowing yourself to not give up. They know at times in the back of your mind, it's like, that ego and the devil will just play with you. Like I was telling that, y'all in the videos the other day, they study us, and they study us real well. They'll send people our way, that will come dressed as light. You'll have different things that'll be your weaknesses that they know is your weaknesses. They'll put these little, it's like little chips in your head, where it's just like your worst fears will come at you and try to haunt you. And it's just like you have to be able to allow yourself to be alert through all that. And a lot of times it comes through your dreams and stuff like that, through your thought process, being able to allow yourself to get out your head, get out of that funk. And that's why I was doing today. I was just like, should I do videos today? I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do videos today. You gonna took a couple of days to yourself, and it's just like, don't keep yourself in that low frequency because of things that aren't going the way you planned them. you know it's just like when it gets quiet, it's always quiet before that storm. And those are the blessings you go after setback, but those are the ones that can give you that bounce back of a big comeback. you know and those are the things you have to really allow yourself to prepare, because a lot of times, times are hard right now. There's so many different things that's going on in your life, where it has something to do with family, your relationships, mending from a relationship, healing from abuse, trying to allow yourself to understand yourself, when sometimes things that we do can, deep down inside something good coming, but a lot of times those wounds will try to overpower you and try to make you stay focused on that negative, and then keep you in that low frequency when you're trying to allow yourself to purge through that. and do that emotional clearing of what needs to go. And it's just like, allow yourself to rest when you need to rest. But when those feelings come up, allow yourself to be honest with yourself. Why is this still, you know, why is this situation, um, still affect me the way it is? Let me allow myself to be honest with myself so I can be able to release this and allow, the powers that be, do that. Because a lot of times things can get harder than what it actually is because we're trying to do it our way. Even when the universe is saying, like, can you step back? This battle ain't yours anymore. Allow us to do this for you. Whatever, even if it could have been enemies. Don't worry, them enemies are getting worked with and dealt with. You just, a lot of times they'll allow you to see it, and sometimes they don't. You'll know when it's like so many different things. There's so many different blessings I'm getting just from the things that I've gone through, from the people I talk to, the people that ask me for advice, the people I'm assisting through different times, because I know what that feels like. A lot of people be like, Roslynn, you're in my head. No, I'm not in your head. But then when they tell me to say something, it's because we're all going through that. We're all dealing with a burden that is really heavy in our lives. A lot of times we don't talk about. We'll be smiling like, yeah, I'm okay. And as soon as that door closes, tears start falling because you're just really trying to allow yourself to shake out of it. A lot of times I get mad at myself, like, why are you allowing yourself to cry? Man up. But then it's just like, allow yourself to be honest with your emotions. This is a lot for a person to deal with. And it's just like so many different things. I don't speak on what I've gone through. It's like, you still in your right mind. You ain't in prison for the things that is taking place in your life. You have not took vengeance out on the people who have done things to you. You are a lot more stronger than you allow yourself to get credit for. And I have to be able to be honest with myself about that. But it's just the beautifulness that has came out of that, even though I've dealt with a lot of tragedies from that. There's beautiful things that has came out about that. I've learned about myself on so many different levels I didn't allow myself to know because I was dealing with so much pain. I've allowed myself to love myself a lot more because I'm not allowing people to just run over me and do me any kind of way and just say, okay, I need somebody in my life. Don't matter how bad they treat me. I just need these people in my life. And it's just like, shoot, if you ain't giving the love out that I'm giving you, I just don't need that type of life and the type of person in my life. I want that respect reciprocated. And and if I can't get that back, I stand back, and allow it to go. Or I could be dealing with somebody for a long time and all of a sudden your energy totally shifts and it's on something else. I'm just like, okay, well, I got to go. I send love towards your way, even if you may send bad things my way. I'm still send love that way because it's like the lack of character will end up being, that's something they'll reflect and end up telling on its own self. And it's just a lot of things that's going on in our lives that we really need to face right now. So it's making you go to that hermit mode. It's making you feel like you're losing your mind. You are losing that mind, a mind of illusions, a mind of that third 3D frequency. You're raising up. So when you're leveling up like that, there's so many different things will come at you. To be so many, I had so many people coming in me. Now I'm just like, Dad, is this a good thing or a bad thing? It's all about how you choose to see it. Because a lot of times you always going for advice, and then universe get real quiet. It's like, we're going to assist you, but a lot of things you're going to have, you've been through these things before, so you should be able to trust your own instincts. Because there's a lot of times they'll assist you, but then there are a lot of times they'll send certain things your way just to see how you going to do, how you going to take care of it. And, what are you going to do when these things approach you? We're going to see how, because they want to make sure you're aligned with more than what you asked for. So they're going to send different things your way. They'll allow certain things to pop off in your life just to see how you come into play with that. So allow these things to strengthen you. I know there's so many different things that's coming in people's lives where, they're just trying to understand, Dad, y'all say y'all got our backs and this and that. We're out here showing love and light to everybody and all hell breaking loose in my life, because those are where the promotions come in. That's where the blessings come in, just because there are certain, those are the things that had to catapult you towards something else. But I hope you were able to resonate with this. If you're going through these different things and you feel yourself getting in a rut, there were so many different things I wrote out, but I said, and I'm gonna do it, you know by ear. I'm gonna go ahead and play this out and let it guide throughout my expressions that I feel like saying. But allowing yourself to be honest with yourself about why you feel in certain ways. But keep it real with yourself. You know, if you still holding on to grudges, just say, hey, I'm holding on to grudges. Okay. Well, this is something that's letting go. We heading into 2021. We can't be sitting up here holding on to things from this year and bringing on a whole new year. There's a whole new way of life that we about to deal with. So you got to get with the program. I tell myself that too. Man up. You got to do that. So allow yourself to do that. You know, do things that you enjoy. Do things that put a smile on your face. Stop thinking about things that you can't take, you know, that's out of your control because it's already being taken care of. So I have to tell myself that at times too. But I'm going to go ahead and give a post notification shout out. Beat them back. Gina Serta, Haley, Every time I hear her name, I want to bust out laughing because I'm like, what she do now? Project Delta, the Love Giro, welcome to the fam. Lauren, where's Nero? Hey, congrats on your, you know, your new door opening up for you. You deserve it. You got it. Claire McGee, much love to you. Cordell White, welcome to the fam. And Jacqueline Jeffrey, much love to you. If you're new, you know, please drop a line. I would love a chance to hear from you. Share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. I'll leave all my contact information at the bottom in case you want to be able to get in touch with me. It's just basically, you know, exchanging views of experiences, or you, if you got any questions that may concern you about your life path or even purpose. I try my best to help out where I can. If not, I try to find information to give you a deeper understanding about what, you know, what you're going through, or what may be, you know, helping you to move forward. I hope y'all had a blessed, thankful Thanksgiving, and a blessed week, and you know, being responsible and safe. And I hope that everything is prosperous, and you know your love, truly blessed, highly favored, and there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest into your life comes so much better than you ever imagined, and it comes quicker than you ever expected it at the same time as well. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know, all those things to really take you a long way. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Throughout.